All right. So we're gonna. Oh, I need to ask this question, man. Right, I need to ask this question. I've been thinking about it for days. Right. Where are the cameos? Where's the cameos? Can somebody answer that for me, please? Because did you notice something? And I've said this before. Did you notice something? There's not a single mention of the cameos anywhere in this announcement trailer. There's no single mention of cameos at all in any Ed Boon interview. There's no gameplay of cameos at all in this expansion trailer. Have they finally realized that this is a dead system? Because when they announced Combat Pack 1, guess what? They announced we got to see all 6 characters, and then in text, we actually got information about the cameos, right? Now I've had a pretty good look, right, at the fine print here, and it doesn't mention anything about cameos. It mentions Ghostface, mentions Conan, right? Mentions Terminator 2 Judgment Day, right? T1000, right? All the logos and stuff, obviously, right? They got to mention all that stuff. But there's no mention of cameos at all, right? Now if we go over here, okay, which is the bundle, doesn't mention them again. Where's the cameos, bro? I'll tell you where the cameos are. The cameos are in Fairyland where nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a crap about cameos. Because cameos suck dick. Okay? Nobody asked for an assist Mortal Kombat game. Nobody asked for some, bizarre thing to be introduced as a full-time mechanic in the latest MK game. No. We just wanted a normal Mortal Kombat game. But because NetherRealm were working on Injustice 3, and they're in the process, and then they switched gears to create MK1, that's why we have cameos, aka what has been found in the files as being the, what was it called? The sidekick mechanic, right? The fact that we're flying all over the screen and bouncing everywhere like we're made of fucking paper mache. Nobody ever sat there and go, did you know what, yeah, these characters do feel awful light. Gee, I wonder why that is. Oh, gee, I don't know. Let's ask Fate, he might know. Oh, I'll tell you. Because it was another fucking game, that's why. We were supposed to be getting another game. Right? That's why MK1 feels so off. And then when I watched the announcement trailer, like I went through it, right? Even down here, where it mentions the pre-order bonuses. So if you pre-order now, you receive these 4 skins. Because this is what everyone has been asking for. Well, maybe not everyone, right? Just absolutely nothing. Nothing. Not a single mention about cameos. Nothing. Amazing. You want to know why? Because they have been watching, I have no doubt, all the discourse that's been going on the internet. They have realized, right, that this entire, experiment, if you will, called Mortal Kombat 1, all the way for this almost last year, they have realized that it has been an absolute joke of a system. Everyone hates it, except for the few people that obviously pimp the game out all the time, and they don't seem to care, right? They don't care about whether or not we actually get a quality Mortal Kombat game. This is why I don't bother with these people, right? I gave them a chance. I talked to some of these people, and they were more interested in name calling and all this sort of bullshit, right? Because that's what's more important than the fighting game that we all have come to love over the last 30 odd years, that name calling's more important. Yeah. Nothing gets done. Nothing gets changed. Well, I tell you what, cupcakes out there, nobody listens to the quiet, calm, collected person, right? Everyone always pays attention to the irate, angry, disappointed, and pissed off customer. And as far as cameos go, listen, how about this? Cameos is the equivalent of super gluing my fucking foreskin shut and making me drink 12 liters of Coke. Right? And we all know what caffeine does to the bladder. Right? Makes you want to pee bad. Right? That's what cameos are. There is not a single bit of enjoyment with them at all. Because what have I been saying for the longest time? That cameos reset the combo string. There is a Scorpion combo that if you go and do the tutorial, right, it talks about like there being something along the lines of like combo limit or some shit, right? Anyway, so you do the Scorpion combo with no cameo. And then, like, I think the final hit is the harpoon or the spear, right? God, I can't believe I've got to explain what fucking harpoon means to some people. God, it's stupid. Right, anyway. And then when you pull them in, it flattens your opponent out to indicate, no, you can't do any more damage, right? You can't do any more to the combo. And what have I been saying for the longest time? That cameos extend, but not just extend. The most important part is reset the combo. So what happens is that we can get these massive meterless 400-500 damage strings because the cameo takes away the like, so if you're doing this combo with a character, what happens is that the computer's going, oh, okay, yep, we're gonna have to cut it here. You introduce the cameo at the right time, and boom, it resets the entire main character combo. That's why we get the ridiculous numbers, ridiculous damage, ridiculous hits that we do. I've been saying that forever. Okay? Yeah, it's just not doing that. Yeah, it is doing that, clown. It's doing that to a T. Right? Which is why people get so pissed off fighting online with this cameo shit. Because yet again, they only play a certain amount of characters with a certain amount of cameos, right? And as what we're finding now, that the cameos that they have brought out post-launch, most of them are the ones that people prefer, right? Because what's happened is that the other cameos, right, maybe a little bit now, but the other cameos kind of been a bit stale. So what they do is that when they bring out the combat pack cameos, they look at the other ones and go, oh, we're going to do something radically different. Make it so much better than the other choices you have available. Which, yet again, renders all of them useless. Not that I give a fuck, because cameos are stupid, right? And then it just makes the whole product worse. Because for those 4 people that like using cameos, right? 4 people. Then they're like, well, why would I use anyone else? What is the point? I literally see people out there like, this just makes it so much better having this shit. And I think to myself, listen, ask your mum and dad what time you got to have your medication, right? There's a good boy. Nobody asked for this shit. And I think that's the reason why they stopped in this trailer. They didn't mention it anywhere. Even the gameplay here, you don't see any of them. Not a single cameo shows up anywhere in this trailer in any of the gameplay that they show. And nothing in the details in both sections. Right? Detailing the combat pack / year 2 pass, and then, or the expansion, and then of course the bundle. Nothing. Right? Not a single peep of it. Because it's shit. Because I have no doubt they've been watching the discourse and realizing that people are absolutely volatilely, or not volatile, that's not the right word, vehemently unhappy. Would that be the right word? I don't give a fuck, right? unhappy. Okay? Because it's a dog shit mechanic and it destroys the game, right? And the only people that like this are weirdos. I'm sorry. I don't see the joy in being able to take off somebody's, like, half their health. See, back in the day, like yesterday, right? People that used to be able to do these massive damaging combos were actually highly skilled, right? Now, there's some people out there, all the trans men and stuff like that, there's some people out there that will go, well, you know, Fate, don't you want it to be easier for everyone? No, that's not what fighting games are about. In fact, that's not what all games are about. That is like journalist fucking stupid idiocy. To go, oh, we need to make everything on easy mode. Are you out of your fucking mind? What's that? Where did my brain go? Oh, hang on. Imagine being so brain dead that you would actually advocate for an easy mode across the board, right? No high level skill play, just, the stuff that used to be like absolutely fantastic to look at because it was rare, because only high skill players could do it. Now we're going to allow everyone to do it, right? Which means that, you know, there is just this absolute AIDS-inducing experience when you go online and play against other people. Because then everyone is copying and pasting the same shit. And Kameos enabled that. And they knew that. That's why they had people hired from the Only Pro circuit to do this crap, thinking that, oh, you know, this is an amazing thing. Well, why aren't we fucking brain geniuses? We create this wonderful thing. You think they actually pay attention to other fighting games out there? Right, that actually do it better, but no! Why are you so upset, Fate? Well, I don't know, my foreskin's still glued shut and I've had 12 liters of caffeine. That's why. What the fuck's wrong with you people? Like, that's why they didn't include it, man. Because they know damn well there would have been outcry for that, right? And either they haven't announced it yet because it's less than 2 months, right? Or something else is going on. But right now, this expansion pack / story expansion has a grand total of 0 cameos. By the way, if the big secret that Boob is talking about ends up being a fucking cameo, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I'm gonna get so angry. My hair will fucking immigrate from my face to my fucking head. That's how angry I'm gonna be, right? You're gonna see a non-surgical, non-medically induced hair fucking transplant. So it better not be a cameo. Because I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be mad as shit. Right? Anyway, catch you next time.